Michigan Stadium. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Michigan Wolverines. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Longhorns ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Using his legs, it's Marshall. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Might as well stick with him. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Under fire. The throw. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Unleashes one. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. He's down immediately, but they convert on 4th down and keep the drive alive. And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Here's Underwood to throw. Here's the pressure. Breaks into the open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. Running inside. It's Marshall. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
He'll run it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty.
Ready. Black 14.
On the draw, it's Marshall. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last 4 games.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the 1st down. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Unloads it downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
On the run, it's Smothers. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Arch is going to throw for it. Intercepted deep in his own end. Takes it the other way. They finally get him down in a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. This should be the last play of the quarter. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to the ground with the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten.
Damn, son, there's no way.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Underwood. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, work on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Touchdown, Michigan! Quick through the air for the
Oh,
score.
no, that animation is crazy.
When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground. He's got it again. Makes it past the marker.
Well, I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First two plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
Got it in the middle. It's Wingo. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Oh, no. You say you got 30. You got 30. What size you wear?
Moving out to the right. Gonna try to get it
it's
himself.
probably like,
Didn't
it's
pick
probably
up a
medium
lot
large,
there, but he does
something
get
like
out of
that.
bounds, and we're at the 2-minute timeout.
Medium what? Yeah. Nah, for my cousin Rob, this shit. So,
And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
yeah. No. 2 weeks. No, hell no. We need this shit by.
He said to the week, I
It's
think.
Saturday,
Manning.
nigga. What I'm talking about?
Grabbed over the middle. It's Townsend.
So,
They've got it inside
the
the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first
Yeah, they're
down.
not that large of a for.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Arch
I'm
Madness.
saying how can we do it like
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's
See what
really,
happened?
really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that will try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Throwing, Underwood. Looking left. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Might be changing the route. Bryce Underwood to the air again. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Sometimes there are careless interceptions and other times forced ones, and the defense forced that one.
They did. Nice job dialing up the pressure. Great job getting to the QB. So much athleticism on this defense, and moving forward, this offense is going to have to be really careful thinking about how they need to protect their quarterback to give him a chance.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here's Manning to throw. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab, it smothers. Runs through a man, he might have some space. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throws toward the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And finally, the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
On to attempt to try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. One more snap coming before halftime. The give to the back. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. And the Wolverines will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
At the 45 on it. Finding some room. The 10. Touchdown, Longhorn. They take the lead here in the second half. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves turning it on. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The run inside. It's Marshall. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Running inside, it's Marshall. Got enough for the first. Got a little grass. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. Here's a heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Underwood in the gun on third down. Finds his back in the middle. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown Wolverines. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking for a gap. It's Smothers. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Manning. That's caught. It's Smothers. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They'll give it to Brown. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying to impose their will with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. Finds his tight end. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Trying to run, it smothers. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Here's Underwood to throw. Trying to set up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And he'll be brought down. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets out of bounds, picks up the first down, 30 seconds left.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Escapes the pressure to his right. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time? Breaking on the ball. It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's pulled down right at the 42. 4th down coming at the dice from their own territory. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let him out of the pocket there, but now forcing the 4th down, and it's decision time for this offense.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Underwood to throw for it on 4th. He wants a big play here late.